This topic, you will learn how to define payment methods. Now, payment methods function allows you to define different payment methods and associated management rules used throughout the system. Payment methods allow selection options for several functions within the program, including open item selections. When defining payment methods, you can also determine if a payment appears on a statement. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to define payment methods, the options available, and where you can use them. Now, payment methods are defined in Common Data, the BP Tables block, and the Payment Methods function. And let's go there now. You can see in the left list there are payment methods that are created. Now, to define a payment method, you first define in the payment method field a unique ID. You can set it up by legislation. If there's no legislation in that field, it's used for all legislations. As you can see in the description and short description field, they are required. It tells that by the asterisk above the field. You can also use the group field to define a payment method for a specific company. You check the active box when it's ready for use. Now, the most important area of setting up a payment method is the management section, which defines exactly what the payment is going to be used for. Now, the paper draft field allows the payment method to be for a paper draft. Now, the statement field determines how an open item statements are generated. If the field is empty, the payment doesn't appear on a statement. If you add a capital letter, doesn't matter what letter, the payment method appears on a statement. Now, for the acceptance management checkbox, this is for a payment that's part of a process along with the acceptance code, which is at the drop down here. Now, some payments like the acceptance draft require an additional phase before they can be settled. It can be a promissory note, a letter of credit not accepted, letter of credit accepted, or a letter of credit to be accepted. You also have the checkbox for SDD management. Now, this is for SEPA Direct Debit, which is a Europe-wide direct debit system that allows merchants to collect euro payments from accounts in 34 Eurozone countries and territories. You also have the credit card processing checkbox. However, in order for the checkbox to be available, the activity code SEPP for credit card integration has to be active. Now, you also have the Swiss payment type box. Now, coupled with the type field, a code entered there, it determines the Swiss payment type. As you can see, as I drop this down, there are different types available. The print type. These are payment types to be used to print on sales invoices for Swiss payments. There's DTA. The payment type is used to generate Swiss bank files. There's Easy AG for payment types to be used to generate post-finance bank files, a specific type of bank in Switzerland. There's the non-ISR for payment types not related to Swiss bank payments, like cash payments, for example, or payment processing outside of the Swiss banking system. Now, after defining where are the payment methods used, and let's go take a look. To begin with, under Setup, in the APR block, it's used in the payment entry types. So as you can see here, down below in the payment method block here, this is where the payment method is actually selected here to determine the payment entry or the payment entry screen. You can also see the Swiss payment type area. They are defined here as well. Now, after defining the payment entry type, other places that actually can be used, say APR accounting. And I'm just going to select the customer BP invoices, but it also could be AP. It could be on the open items here. is the payment method used to determine the payment type or payment method is used for a specific due date. Also, when you're generating and determining the open items, it's used as criteria in the open item management. As you can see here, the payment methods field. Also, when generating payments, it's also used under payments and the payment proposals as criteria here as well. Now you know how to define payment methods and understand how flexible the system is in setting up payments.